Hello and welcome to Blue Domain Tutorials. My name is Wade, and in this tutorial I'll be talking to you a little bit about the SEO tab and showing you how to set up your meta tags. So here I am logged into the main admin page. We have our settings menu over here. Now if you don't see that when you first log in, it might look like that. Go ahead and just click on the click to show button, and then we'll come down and click the SEO button. Okay, great. This is the main page for setting up your meta tags. You can see up here at the top there's a brief description for each one of these fields. So you can see on this page there's 4 different fields. There's your site title, your site description, site keywords, and your custom meta tags. Now your site title, that's the browser meta title. That's the title that shows at the very top of each browser page as you go from page to page. And that will change from page to page. So on each section's admin page you can also set a unique one. And what we normally recommend is that whatever you put in here on the admin page for each section, you go ahead and put the same thing and then dash section name. So for example, if we put in Blue Domain test site here, you would want to put in the same thing and then dash contact on the contact page, or dash home on the home page, for example. So just to show you an example of what that is, I'm going to go ahead and save this. So you can see I've updated, it's saved. Now if we come over on the front end, I'm going to refresh. And now if I just bring this down, you can see here up at the top of this browser, it now has that title right up here. So we can set that to whatever you want to be. It's normally, your company name, maybe a company slogan, something like that, something informative about your business. Okay, let's go ahead and go back over here and talk about these other sections. So the site description, this is just a short sentence or two describing your company, basically telling people what you do, because this is what's going to show in Google and in the other search engines as people are going through the different, say they Google wedding photography, and all the different hits that come up. There's a link, and then right below that you'll see a sentence or two about that, and that's what this site description is. So you want to make sure that it's informative and descriptive and lets people know exactly what you do. It'll help them pick you over the others. Now the site keywords, these are the keywords or phrases that you would enter that you think people might type in to find your business. So for example, if you're a wedding photographer in Denver, Colorado, you would put obviously wedding photography, Denver, Colorado, your name, things like that. And you want to enter those. Let's just put some in. So you want to enter them in a comma delimited form like this. So wedding photography, Denver, so on and so forth. So just to give you an idea, and you don't want to get too crazy with these. You don't want to put too many. You don't need pages and pages and pages of site keywords. You just want the ones that are pertinent to what you think people would type in to help find your business. Now down below that we have the custom meta tag field. What we see happen a lot here is people will take whatever they enter in the site keywords and they'll copy and paste it and put it down here. That is not what this field is meant for at all. In fact, if you ever happen to see your meta tags, your keywords, or anything show up at the top of your site, it's typically because you entered them into this box. This box is very specific for your Google verification meta tag. There are other ones out there. Bing also has a verification tag. There are other meta tags that you can put in there. The most frequently used is Google, and if you actually click on the Google icon, it will take you to the page that'll get you started on getting that meta tag. They'll provide you a tag, and all you have to do is paste that in here and update it. The tag will look something to the effect of something like this. I'm just kind of going off the top of my head on what the format is, and then equals, and then there will be some information there, a big long string, and a closing tag, something like that. So if your tag doesn't have this format, don't put it in there. There are other forms of Google verification. There's the HTML file. in which case they'll just give you the name of a file with the .html extension. Don't put that in here because that's just going to show at the top of your site, and it's really not going to do anything at all for getting your site verified. Make sure it takes this format to put that in there. Okay? And delete that out. Save it. So that's the basic idea behind these fields. Now, one other thing I want to mention is that these apply to your actual site, but what you want to do is go back to, if we go back to the main page and then go to your splash page, you'll see that there's also a search engine optimization tab here. So if we click on that, you're going to see those same fields minus the custom tag because that applies to all areas. But these same fields here, so you're going to want to be sure and enter all of your meta tags here. And basically what that's for is, for example, if you have multiple sites, you might have a wedding photography site and a senior portrait site. Each one of those could have their own set of meta tags, but on your splash page, which links to both those sites, you might want to have a set of meta tags that's a combination that will bring people to you for either seniors or for wedding photography, for example. So that's why we have a separate set of meta tags for your splash page and for your site. So make sure you come over here, even if you're not going to use your splash page, go ahead and come over here and put those in just so your meta tags will still get rendered to the browser and the search engines can find that. I'm going to kind of go off topic a little bit. I know a lot of people like to skip their splash page. I highly recommend that you don't do that, specifically for your SEO purposes. Your splash pages can be a very beneficial tool. Having a link to your site, having a link to a blog, if you have an HTML version of your site, having a link to that. These things all are very helpful in your search engine ranking. And I can't overemphasize in today's age the importance of social media cross-linking. So if you belong to any social media sites, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, Tumblr, any of those, make sure you put links on your splash page for those sites. The search engines are they're constantly changing and putting more and more weight on social media cross-linking. So that's very, very important. Don't bypass your splash page, folks. Use it to your advantage. It will help you with your search engine rankings. All right, and I believe that really covers everything about the search engine optimization tab as well as the search engine optimization on your splash page. I hope you found this helpful and beneficial. If there's something you would have liked to have seen a little more of, or would like to learn more about, or we didn't cover very well, please let us know. We always appreciate your feedback. Other than that, thank you very much for watching and have a great day.